Hey, before we get into this episode, can you do us a favor? Will you go ahead and subscribe to the channel?
Will you ring that notification bell?
And if you would, give this video a like. Well, enough of that mumbo jumbo. Let's get to the episode.
Let's talk developmentally speaking, glow up, and connecting through wrestling.
Hey everybody, I'm Morty.
And I'm Brian.
And on today's episode of Glow Up, we have Jessie Jones. Jessie, how you doing?
Hey y'all, I'm doing awesome. How about you?
Can't
complain. Feeling good for sure. So I will ask you the same question I ask everybody when we start off. What made you want to get into professional wrestling?
I have loved wrestling since I was a child. Watching it on TV, I had no idea how you got into it. I thought that, the people that were at the higher end positions just saw people and was like, I want them to wrestle, and taught them. And in a way, it kind of is like that. But I had no idea about like the independent level. And as soon as I found out that there's a small level of wrestling in like all these little towns and stuff, I was like, this is me. I get to like be ridiculous and beat people up at the same time. Yes, please.
Absolutely. Fantastic. I agree. I always loved wrestling, didn't know how to get into it, and I had a friend call me and said, hey, I need somebody to come in and manage me. Do you want to do it? And there I was in. And so with your entrance into WoW wrestling, how did that come about?
Well, I'm related to Selena Majors, and she actually gave me a call, and she was having an issue with some girls that were in the WoW locker room. She said that they just had absolutely no respect. They thought that they ran things, and they weren't, willing to pay their dues and just making a scene. And she's like, I need you to come and help me clean up this locker room. And I was like, done. Got me a bus ticket the next day, went all the way out to California, and I did exactly what she asked me to do. And, it went real well. And then all of a sudden, David's announcing this tag tournament. So Selena asked me to meet her at the park, and I'm thinking, this is great because I'm going to be like, hey, let's enter this tag tournament. And maybe that's what she wants to talk to me about and go over strategies. And instead, she's like, I'm done. I can't take it. I'm walking away. You're walking away? I just came across the country to handle your business, and you're turning your back on me like that? Obviously, I didn't take it too well.
Well, that's in my eyes, that's understandable. Somebody, I don't know, what do you think, Brian?
Oh, yeah. No. Total disrespect. I understand completely.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, what do you plan to do to, get justice, to get your comeuppance because of this, what she's done to you?
Well, I reckon I'll wait until she maybe decides she wants to step into the ring again to address that. I'm kind of on my best behavior right now. Got in a little trouble. Got stripped of the tag titles for no reason, for not being in trouble, just because my partner didn't show up. And I'm like, I won the belt by myself anyways. What do I need my partners for? I think if I can defend and retain the titles by myself, why can't I be the tag team champions?
I couldn't agree more.
Right?
Well, I see both sides of this. I see you wanting to fight and retain your title and do what you're paid to do as a professional wrestler. That's what you're supposed to do. However, I do see the other side of things as a company. They don't want to put you in a handicap match 2-on-1 for a belt that's supposed to be 2-on-2. That's just bad business.
Well, I mean, if their wrestlers and all these tag teams that they are putting in there for the tournament are as good as they should be to be a tag team to be tag team champions, don't you think two people ought to be able to beat little old me?
Valid point.
Well, I don't.
So I just
agree with
would
that.
have liked the opportunity to lose it myself, but I think David foresaw that probably would never happen because the only matches that were lost that I was a part of, I was not the person that lost that match. I was not pinned. I was not submitted. It was my partner or partners, whichever match it was, not paying attention to what's going on in the ring. So maybe David was afraid, geez, if we let her in there, she ain't never going to tag out. It's going to be like singles competition and she's never going to lose. And then he's going to have to listen to me.
Well, that's a valid point.
Could be fear, you standing tall, in a normal tag situation, and then you take the whole competition out. I think it's an injustice.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. So now that you've been stripped of these belts, what's next for Jesse Jones?
Well, right now I'm kind of focused on G.I. Jane, Trader Jane, that's what I like to call her. Trader Jane, disciplinarian, Samantha Stuck Up, and Icy Hot over there because they done royally ticked me off with like thinking that they were too good to tag with me to begin with. And then they went and jumped Commander Spars just because Commander Spars beat them in their match. Uh, 3-on-1? No, absolutely not. So that's what led to
Cowardly.
our 3-on-3 match. And then they jumped me again at the end of the match because they lost. Seems to be a common happening with disciplinarian when I'm not helping her. But well, that's neither here nor there. And but still they jump me from behind, and then I hear G.I. Jane coming, and I'm like, well, thank goodness, she's coming to help me out. And then that traitor decided that she wants to attack me. I don't know if like they've got money with her or like what the thing is. But here's the thing: you ain't gonna get shots in on me. You ain't gonna get a lick on me, and me not be able to get one back. Smartfully, David gave me the match that I asked for because he probably didn't want to have a Royal Rumble in the locker room, which is what he knows would have happened if he didn't give me the ring to do it.
That's so. So we don't exactly know why G.I. Jane attacked you.
I have no idea.
So you don't know paid off. I mean, from the way what I'm learning is you're one tough lady, and maybe her thought was, well, she's already down. I might as well kick her while she's down because this is the only time that I have a chance to maybe get her out of here.
Shoot, I wasn't even down. I was fighting off three people.
Oh man, I don't know what the thought was then.
Yeah, I don't know. She just decided to run in and help disciplinarian and Ice Cold and Samantha Smart because they thought that they were going to jump me and get the better of me. But I saw it coming that time, and I was doing pretty well fending them off until Jane showed up.
So it looks to me that you have about 4 people that are on your list right now, right?
Just four? At least on the immediate list.
All right. On on the immediate to do list would be about 4. So do you plan on taking them out one by one, or I mean, you might not want to give away your plan here, but I don't know what Brian thinks, but if I had this, I would be looking to make an alliance with somebody, at least have someone to have my back.
Well, this week on the main event, I'm actually going to be in the ring with Holly Swag and Big Rig Betty, new to WoW, mother daughter truckers.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel very confident. They were both independent wrestlers out of Tennessee. I've known them for a long time. Well, I've known Betty for a long time. Her daughter just now, in the last few years have gotten into it, but that girl is fearless and she's scrappy. She grew up, they're from Tennessee, but there's some not so friendly places in Tennessee. You still got Memphis and places like
Mm-hmm.
that, and she's a little scrappy and she's fearless. And all I'm gonna say about Betty is you do not want to be on the bad side of one bad mother trucker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like
Mm-hmm.
her hitting you is just like hitting you with that diesel.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen her hit some people before in person, so yeah, I know exactly. I know Betty. I've gone back with her in the independent league a few times. I know
Yeah,
exactly how tough she is. So she's definitely a good person to have in your corner.
yeah, she likes to fight.
Oh yeah, and what a big main event that'll be.
Absolutely.
That'll be.
So yeah, disciplinarian, icy hot, and Trader Jane against me, Big Rig, and Holly Swag is going to be your main event. And I got a feeling that, they're not going to want to mess with us too much longer after this.
Oh no, it's one sided. They don't stand a chance against you guys at all.
No. So
No.
you've heard it here. That's this Saturday night on WoW. It is a 6-woman tag match, correct?
And it is.
Wow, that's a big main event. That's going to be awesome. Well, Jesse, I know you're a very busy person. We don't want to take too much of your time. I want to thank you for coming on here tonight and talking with me and Brian.
Oh, thanks so much for having me, y'all.
Thank you so much.
I
You have
look
a great
forward to
one.
seeing you in the ring this weekend.
Hey, check it out. Don't miss it.
Hey everybody, it's Morty.
It's Brian.
And thank you for watching today's episode of Developmentally Speaking.
If you could, please click that subscribe button.
And don't forget to punch that bell icon so you can get notified whenever we go live or drop a new video every Monday. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next
Developmentally Speaking.